Hi guys, Irit here with a new process video, and this one is for Shimmerz paints, and this is the layout I created. I really enjoyed making it, and I think there are some great tips here on how to really stretch your shimmer products. So I prepped my pattern paper with some gesso and let it dry. And now I want to add some color. So I took some white acrylic paint and mixed it with Pretty in Pink colorings. You can see there I'm trying to get to the color that I want, and I'm just mixing it. And actually once you mix it like this with acrylic paint, it becomes permanent. So that's great. You can add layers on it, and it won't smear. And you see I got this really pretty light pink shade, and I'm applying it with this spatula or palette knife, which I like because then I don't have to wash any brushes. And it creates this really great texture. You can do this with any of the shimmer products. Basically just add them to white paint and you have your own custom color acrylic paint. So just getting every little bit of this color. I really liked how this really pretty light pink turned out. And now you want to let it dry. I'm just going to add a few splatters, and you can leave them like that, or you can grab your palette knife and smoosh them into your paint, and that really creates another interesting texture, just these flakes of color. So let that dry completely before moving on to the next step. And here I'm going to add some Shimmerz paint to modeling paste, and then I'll create my own custom colored paste. Now Shimmerz have lots of pastes that are really gorgeous. They're one of my favorite products. They're called Dazzlers. Those are the smooth pastes, and then there are the textures which have a gritty consistency. But I didn't have the color that I wanted, which is this really pretty light blue that I'll create. So I'm just creating my own. And again, you can do this with any of the products and create your own custom paste. So you see I just added a little bit, and this beautiful blue shade is called Anchors Away. It's just a really pretty blue, and mixed with the modeling paste, which is white, it creates this lovely light blue. Now if you wanted to keep the color, then I would suggest mixing it with some gel medium and using that, because gel medium is transparent, so it will only transfer your sorry transfer your paint into more of a paste consistency. But I wanted a lighter blue, and again I didn't have this shade of blue in my stash of shimmer pastes, so I created it, and I just love how it turned out. If you want it darker, just add more paint, and if you want it lighter, then add less paint. You can get such a variety of colors this way from just a few products. And of course you can do this also with the sprays. Just be careful not to add too much liquid, because you'll lose the paste consistency, and then you won't be able to put it through the stencil. So I did this off camera because the next step, because I needed the height and I can't get it on my work table. Basically what I did is I took one of my other colorings, a beautiful like hot pink color called Pink Stiletto. It's one of my favorite shades, and I just opened the bottle and I took a big round brush, dipped it in the mist, and then I put my layout on a floor in a box, because you don't want that on your floor, and I just let the mist drop from my brush onto my layout, and it creates these beautiful splatters, especially if you drop the drops into the same spot. Then, you know, the second and third drop will make splashes from the first drops. I hope that's understandable, but if you want really like splatters and paint flying over your layout, which is what I wanted, then, you know, just drop some drops at exactly the same place, and you'll get this really messy, fun look. The last thing I will do is I have this kind of calligraphy nib pen, or this pen with a selection of nibs, and you can write with your mists. So just dip your nib in the mist and yeah, write with it. So I'm writing a little bit, I'm making some circles, making some lines, just adding some texture. And I just want to say that I was really inspired again by Vilna Furstenberg when I created this layout, by all her scrapbooking pages and art journal pages lately. So I just want to give her credit, and this was really, really fun to make. Check out the blog post with all the details. And one last thing is that if you make an order with Shimmerz, if you mention my name, then you get a free product of your choice. So don't forget that, because, you know, free product is always fun. And yeah, that's it. I'm just gluing my photo, and I used these gorgeous printables that came in one of Vilna's classes. I think this was from the 16 Ways to Love class. And, you know, you get process videos and the beautiful printables. So that's from her blog. That's what I mentioned about mentioning my name and getting a free product. And here are some close-ups on the finished layout. I added a tag with my journaling and hid it behind my photo. Thanks for watching. Have a lovely day. Bye.